Yeah, 32 putts, jumps out there. He started the day 5 shots back. He is now 9 off the pace, tied for 5th. Beginning of the day, he's now tied for 17th. Yeah, all that buzz. Round number 1, the 65. He looks so good. And 71 yesterday, 74, and each day the putting gets a little bit worse, and you find yourself tied for 17th and looking ahead, in all likelihood, to the next one, and that's the U.S. Open, as it's now just about 8 years since he last won a major. So how'd we get from all that hope, 65, to where we are right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty consistent with Rory, and, we talked about this previously. Winnie's had a first-round lead since 2014. Again, the last time he closed one out was 2014 Open. He's been, playing poorly in the second round and then bouncing back and playing nicely in the third round. And that's kind of his MO. He's just very much up and down. I mean, he did putt abysmally today. He was, I believe, dead last in strokes gained putting. But in general, I would just say, look, the difference between Rory when he was winning major championships and the Rory that we've seen since, which has been extraordinary, and he could very well go out tomorrow and shoot 64, but he's just not the iron player that he used to be, the iron player that could win major championships by 8. And that is the way you win major championships by 8. You can't putt your way to winning by 8. You have to do it with your iron play. This is him when he was playing his best golf, when he was winning major championships by 8. And we'll take a look at this golf swing. I just want you to look at the top. It just hung better then. He had more of a cup. It was more upright. It wasn't as deep. The left wrist had more of a cup. But when he transitioned, it got beneath him. And look where his right shoulder is on the left. You see that? That right shoulder, it's like he's trying to hit his chin with it. He's on top of it there. On the right, you can see his right shoulder is nowhere near his chin. And that's the difference. He's not on top of it, so he's under it. So it causes him to have a flip, to have a timing. And by the way, 3 or 4 times a day, he will double cross himself and pull it and hit it long and left. We saw it today at 6. We saw it at 14. This has been an ongoing problem of his for a long, long time. He had the club set in a better spot at the top. It allowed him to transition better, and it allowed him to get on top of it better. He's underneath it now. It's a great way to drive it. You can hit beautiful towering draws, but the driver swing and the iron swing are different. You got to be on top of it if you're going to hit iron shots. You got to trap it, and he's just not there. And it's so much reliant on timing through the shot. There's such a flip and such a closure rate there, and it crosses him up. And from there, the game gets pretty frustrating.